Scarlett creates incredibly immersive sets. The gunfire you hear at the ending of the movie, we are actually hearing that level of noise as actors. We shot it chronologically, which also sort of lent itself to the sort of the realism of our bond. As an actor, that's a gift because you're doing less of the work. You know, you're not jumping out and doing an action film with a green screen behind you. Although we did have some, but sort of everything you see on the screen was right there in front of us. So, you know, there's less acting you have to do. Sometimes you don't relax. You just go, that was really stressful and intense, and you just use it for the next day. But you know, we had some really good meals in Atlanta. Kirsten and I ate tons of fried chicken. That's all we ate. I've been getting questions of like, what's your fitness and diet been for this movie? I'm like, I didn't do any of that. I just ate fried chicken. And Kirsten also had her babies there in Atlanta. The smallest one turned 1 while we were filming, so we had a lot of baby love. We'd go over there after filming and just hang out with the kids, and that was a good way to sort of unwind and calm down.
Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
You know, Jesse did that as a favor because the actor that we were going to have for that role ended up not being able to do it for scheduling conflicts. So Jesse was in town and Kirsten asked a favor and he said, of course. And that scene specifically, it was interesting watching them on set. They're professionals, you know, they like stay in their lane, they do their thing. They, you know, Jesse's such a master, Kirsten's a master. They sort of separated from each other the whole day. We shot it in 2 days, and that's that scene. It's a very well done scene, well acted scene. I think Jesse and Kirsten, the rest of the cast did such a brilliant job. It's exactly what we needed that scene to be, which was absolutely terrifying and chilling. You sort of don't prepare, you just react off of what's going on, and all of that was that whole set was terrifying, and Jesse's performance is terrifying, and those lines that Alex wrote was terrifying. You just sort of sink into it and get into that headspace and just stay in it. And then last minute, our stunt choreographer came up with the idea that Jesse gets thrown into the pit of the bodies. And so that wasn't in the script actually. That was something that was added 2 days before. And Alex came up to me with the idea and I went, that's a really good idea, but I really don't want to shoot that. And we shot it on day 2 of that sequence, and I only had 1 take to do that whole shot. And you just have to sort of roll up your sleeves and go, here we go. It's now or never.
You don't know what side they're fighting for.
Someone's trying to kill us. We are trying to kill them.
Absolutely. I mean, they never made me feel that they were never like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson, kid. But just watching them do their work was incredible. You know, I had grown up watching Kirsten my whole life, you know, so it was a real treat. But she doesn't have that sort of strange wall up that some people have. None of them had that. They all were so gracious, kind, and we all worked in very similar ways. We were in it when we needed to be, but we also knew when to step back and laugh and sort of blow off some steam. It was amazing. exciting because I felt like I had worked so hard to learn how to do film photography, and I'd spent months and months, just had the camera on me everywhere I went, was taking lots of street photography and going into dark rooms and really getting to know the camera. I wanted it to feel like another limb on my body, so it was so gratifying to actually collaborate behind the camera and work with our incredible camera operator, Dave, and direct him and go, no, I want this exact shot. I want the light hitting the soldier in this way, and I want this in the background. This is how I want the composition to look like, and that was so much fun to do. That was probably one of my favorite things to do on set, because I got to sort of collaborate in a way that I never had before.